welcome back to my channel. And I know, you guys, I'm so sorry I disappeared for a minute, but I apologize. I will explain everything in this video, so you keep on watching. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Keely, and this is my YouTube channel, and you should definitely check it out because I have a lot of videos, and I just kind of want to bring back the old vibes of YouTube because that's why I fell in love with YouTube, and I feel like you would fall in love with me if you like old school YouTube. So you should definitely follow and hit subscribe and like down below. Right there. So yes, I know I disappeared for a long time, but I swear I have a great excuse, you guys. And that's just because this summer I was doing my second level 2 fieldwork. And if you don't know, I'm in occupational therapy school right now. And I just finished my level 2 fieldwork. So now I only have one semester of grad school left and one semester of school left in general, which is insane, you guys. Like, it is mind-boggling how I'm about to be done in December. But I really was drained in the springtime because I was just like not really creative. My juices weren't flowing for videos and I was just lagging so bad. And then I had a month off and I really enjoyed that, and I did get one video out to you guys and I had another one filmed, but I lost it. I literally don't know where it went. It's whatever. And then I started my second site. The setting was acute care, so it was a lot of like fast, like ready to go, and my brain, you guys, was just dead. Absolutely mush by the time I got done. I was just drained, you guys. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like this really prepared me for what it's gonna be like in the real world, thankfully. But like, I could not even let alone think of a good idea for a video. Miss you guys so much, and that's why I'm back with a new video like this. But I was in acute care and it just taught me a lot of things. It was just a hard semester, just like with that mental load and some other things going on. Like, my number one song during the summer was Now That We Don't Talk. Is that right? I'll put it up on the screen, by Taylor Swift. So if you get the vibe of that song, you know how my summer went with other stuff going on in my life. So I was, no video was gonna be good, and I mentally could not even think about it. So yeah, but that's the reason why I was gone. I did learn a lot during my fieldworks, and I wanted to share with you guys. If you're going into grad school, or if you're interested in occupational therapy, or if you're going into your level 2 fieldworks and you have no idea what to expect, I want to give you guys some 5 big tips of mine that I really think helped me during my level 2 fieldwork, and I want to share with you guys as well. So let's get on with the tips and tricks and flips and dips. Okay, so I have my handy little notebook that my CI gave me at the end of my fieldwork, and she wrote me a little note, but I'm not going to share that. But I have all my little video ideas in here, as well as my tips for you guys. So the first tip I have is be flexible. I cannot stress this enough. In any setting you need to be flexible with time management, what's going to happen, because you may have an idea in your head what's going to happen throughout the day, and that can get turn around just like that. And that's what it was, especially in acute care. You may have your mornings planned out, you may have this planned out, but then something may come up with a patient, or they're off the floor, or just different things like that. So you have to be flexible with your schedule, other people's schedules, the patient schedule. Like, that really like opened up for me. So definitely be flexible in any setting you go into. I used to be really type A, and I've gotten better about that. So definitely my first tip is be flexible. Okay, my next tip is to be organized, you guys. I cannot stress this enough. I feel like organization plays a huge role in making sure that you're prepared for the day. So making sure that you know what's going to happen, you've researched different topics, you've looked up different diagnoses you may see the next day, you're looking at different assessments, you're preparing yourself. Making sure you're organized, leading to yourself to be prepared is huge, you guys, because you don't want to, like, it's okay to not know and ask questions, but it also shows that you're wanting to learn, that you're taking the extra step forward to being prepared and organized with your CI, which I feel like I'm already really good at organization in general because I like keeping things in a certain way. But being prepared also helpful with that. Like, I made sure I researched different things before I went into the next day. Or if I had a question, I would ask those things and then maybe research again and ask other questions the next day. Certain disorders, certain different diagnoses, precautions, contraindications, different things like that. That's just some things to like keep in mind. These people are new to you and you want to impress them. These are your potential co-workers eventually, and these people are grading you, so you want to be prepared as much as you can, and organization is key on that. My third tip is to be an open communicator, you guys. You need to be open and honest with yourself, your CI, and other people around you, because they're grading you and you're on their license. So if you're saying, oh, I know how to do this, but you really don't, you just don't want to ask because you're too afraid that you may get laughed at or it's a stupid question. No question is stupid is what I've learned in school and with my CIs in general. Ask the question. Like, literally, it's okay, because some days she would ask me something and I would think I have the answer and I tell her and she's like, no. And then she explained it and that was helpful for me. So being open and honest with your CI. So for me and my CIs that I had, we would always talk throughout the week, talk about the morning if I have any questions, talk about treatment plans. Also, at the end of the week, I would ask her, I'm like, do you have any recommendations for me? Do you have any questions? She would ask me, do I have any questions, comments, concerns, and things like that. Being open and honest with yourself is a huge deal as well. Like, looking inward. Are you ready to be a general practitioner when you get done with school? Like, that is the goal of level 2 fieldwork, is making sure that at the end of this 12 weeks or however long your fieldwork is, would you be prepared to take patients or clients of your own at the end of these 12 weeks. So that's really what your goal is. So if you're not, then be honest about your CI, because they want to push you too, because they don't want to push you too far to where it's like too much, but they also want to make sure that you're not falling behind. That's the biggest thing about fieldwork I've realized is, and y'all know me, I love to talk. So I wasn't afraid of that. Certain things I was like nervous about in the beginning, but that's just whenever you're getting to know your CI. But definitely being open and honest and talking with your CIs, talking with your professors, talking with people around you. You need to be ready to talk. Number 4, be yourself, but also be appropriate. You want to be yourself because, like, you don't want to be faking it until you make it, and you don't want to put on a persona that's not you. But you also want to be appropriate enough to where it's like, okay, yes, but you're also still a student, because that's what I have to learn as well, because I'm a big personality and I just like, I like being silly sometimes and something like that, and like I feel like I connect with people quicker, and sometimes I need to like have a little check-in, because I'm like, okay, no, these are not my coworkers yet, I don't work here, I'm a student, so maybe I need to dial it back until I know I can be a little bit more personable or be myself around them. Just make sure you talk with your CI as well, to be like, okay, this is how I kind of work out, this is how I am in the real life, and this is how I need to be. So they can give you tips as well, making sure that you're being appropriate and work appropriate. That's the biggest thing, is making sure you're being work appropriate with your with other colleagues there, because you're a student, so you're not hired there, like you're still getting graded, so you want to make sure that you are still being yourself, but also being within the lines of a boundary or being appropriate in that setting, because you don't want to fail and you don't want to push anyone. You don't want to rub anyone the wrong way. You don't want to upset anyone, because you don't really know them fully, because you've only been there X amount of weeks, or by the end of it, you've been there 12 weeks. But still, you want to make sure that you're being yourself, because that's the whole point, because you want to get to know everyone. Place could be your potential employer, so you still want to be yourself, but you also want to be appropriate because you're getting graded on this. So that's my biggest thing as well. And I had to learn that as well during my field work. Okay, last but certainly not least, this is huge, you guys. Like, this is something I've had to learn literally from I've had to learn this from like kindergarten up. Like, this is something I have had to stress myself all of my life. Don't beat yourself up every time with a mistake, or if you feel like you've messed up or you're just not impressing yourself. This is huge, you guys. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like I said, I'm a type A personality and I like to be a perfectionist. You're not perfect all the time. Like, literally, I'm sorry, no one is perfect.
News flash. You're not gonna.
Because that's just not the case. You're not gonna be perfect as a student. You're not gonna be perfect as a clinician. Like, that's the reality. And I had to stress myself so many times, like, not to beat myself up, because guess what? That's gonna do more harm than good. I don't want it to affect your progress at the setting as well. And my second CI at my hospital, she and I are so similar on that, because she would do the same thing of beat herself up, and she could tell when I was trying to do it to myself, and she's like, Keely, stop. You're fine. Like, you're still a student, you're still learning, like, it's okay. And I made like little mistakes or like different things like that, where it's like normal student stuff, but I also was starting to beat myself up and get in my head about it. And you don't need to do that when you're there, because you're still working, you're still treating other people, because you can't be in your head while still seeing patients, and because that's not gonna be good for them or good for you in the end. So this all ties back to your other things, being yourself, but being appropriate, talking with your CI. If you feel like you're beating yourself up, talk with them a little bit about it. If you're like, oh shoot, like I didn't get to see all my people this morning, because of scheduling conflicts, don't beat yourself up. Like, that's okay. You got the afternoon to do it. Or I only got done 1 no out of 5. Like, don't beat yourself up about that, because there's time to make it up, and no one's perfect on this. No one is perfect in general. So that is something I still have to tell myself all the time, but it is huge with field work and just school in general. This is such a good quality when you're in school and even outside of school as well. So yeah. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little life update and some tips for fieldwork slash school slash life, because I feel like these are all great things that anyone could use in real life. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Give it a like and comment down below what you want to see next, or what videos you would like to see this season, because I'm super excited, because I literally have already like filled like this notebook up like 5 different pages of video ideas. So I'm super excited for you guys, and I'm super excited for the season as well. And so definitely comment below what videos you would like to see down below or next, and different things like that, because I love hearing you guys' ideas as well. Also, hit that like button down below if you like this video or you'd like to see more like this as well. Hit subscribe as well. I would love to hit honestly, let's get to 120 by the end of August. I would be so happy with that. And I'm so glad you saved this for this video, and I don't know what I'm saying because I'm getting a little cotton mouth and I really just need some water, so I'm gonna take 5 Vicks of water. If you know where that's at, you're my girl then. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if not, I'm sorry, whatever, I don't care. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!